The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports, Game 2. And tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Hornets going up against the Indiana Pacers. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Look at Indiana. Well, here they are walking in the door. We know they're hungry to even the score after losing game 1. But listen, they're going to have to do it on the road.
And these fans are not going to go easy on them. There is going to be a lot of noise to tune out in this one. Hopefully, they're up to the task.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
From down low, and the basket good, a bank shot that time.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Puts the move on. Foster, that's good.
That's how it's done, getting down and dirty inside, good result.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for New Orleans. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Here's Tinsley, following the score by Vince Carter. Now Tinsley. Back to Lewis. The tray. Nailed from three-point land.
And snappy pass to a productive shooter. The moment Lewis has the ball, he's getting ready to shoot.
Davis kicks to Carter. Over Lewis. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
To the inside. Here's Davis. Outside for Davis. Pass to Carter. Here's McGlure. Defended by Foster. New Orleans moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. The three from Davis. The three-pointer is right on target.
Davis is a fantastic deep ball shooter, torching defenses with his perimeter game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Traps in the tray.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here is Carter. The shot, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Back to Lewis. From deep. That's in there. Tinsley with the assist. Tinsley's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, he is a phenomenal three-point shooter. Lewis especially deadly from the corner.
Davis inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Brent Berry picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pacers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
No good on the second free throw.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now here's Lewis. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Davis. And the wing Davis over Lewis. And Davis can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Tinsley. Hasn't made one yet. Foster is screen on Carter. 4 on the clock. Hands the 12-footer.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Carter against Lewis. And it's Carter missing. And it's the Pacers' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Now Tinsley. Pass to Barry. Lewis on the wing. Over Carter. Lewis misses. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for New Orleans. They trail by 6. Lewis against Carter. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Inside. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Davis. Barry misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And he uses the glass on the layup. Davis has got 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Barry. Lewis against Carter. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice job inside that time by Rashard Lewis, recognizing he had the advantage and attacked.
And here's Carter. Driving the lane. Takes it off the glass. 6 points for him.
Hey, nobody on this floor or any floor for that matter is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Here's Tinsley. Still scoreless. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. The Hornets trail by 4. Carter against Lewis. It's good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Tinsley. Lewis, right side. Pass to Barry. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. The Hornets have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Davis, the pass to Carter. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, to be a legit NBA player, you have to make those the tough ones.
Now Tinsley. Scoreless thus far. Lewis, right side. It's tipped. It's good on the putback.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here is Carter. He's got 10.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally is important. He is a complete player.
The Hornets have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Carter. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for New Orleans. Lynch comes in for Davis. Vince Carter hits them both. The Pacers with the lead. Here's Strickland. Pass to Lewis from downtown. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Lewis will take this shot every time he can. No hesitation behind the arc.
Carter outside. Finish off by Carter.
And this is why he's called insanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Barry. Lewis on the way. Misses off the left iron. The Hornets trail by 3. Here's Kirilenko. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He absorbed all the hits and finished anyway.
Indiana's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Here's Strickland. He has yet to score. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Here's Carter. Oh!
My goodness.
And so tenacious on the attack. I love seeing Carter go all the way on that one.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Barry. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Strickland. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. And he slams it one-handed.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Here's Strickland. 1:03 left to play here in the first. Barry misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Kirilenko. Carter on the wing. Got a hand on it.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Pass to Strickland. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Good on the triple. Lewis has got the game tied up here for Indiana.
Lewis red hot in this one, getting to his spots and doing his thing.
Carter looking around. Over Barry. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's a tie game in New Orleans. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. You are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference Semifinal. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Hornets shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Stewart, a screen for Kirilenko. They swipe it. Barnes outside. Here's Harrington. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Hunter. No scoring in this one. Here's Stewart. And the Hornets keep it alive. Here's Kirilenko. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Kirilenko's got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans. Here's Strickland, covered by Hunter. Strickland passes to Barnes. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hornets.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Harrington. They need this one, and the layup is up and in. Harrington's got his first points of the night.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Harrington against Carter. Outside Kirilenko. Pass to Carter. Takes a 3. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
Who is outside. Now Tinsley. Still without a basket. Ray Ostertag, he's checked in for the Hornets. The Hornets leading by 6. Carter outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Sinks that one from the post. Carter's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Here's Tinsley, who is outside. Fires for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Kirilenko's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Davis. New Orleans moving it around. Outside Kirilenko. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Harrington. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Harrington, quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep, prime-time shooter when he gets it going.
That one falls for Harrington. McGlure, he's checked in for Ostertag. Foster's checked in for the Pacers. And both free throws good for Harrington. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 12-4 run. Davis kicks to Carter. Outside Kirilenko. Here's the three. And it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lewis outside. Now Tinsley. Still yet to score. Back to Lewis. Launches a three. They get it back. Foster. And it's Foster finishing it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with them. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
So Isaiah Thomas has decided to call timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Tinsley. Pass to Lewis. Now Harrington. Now Tinsley. Foster is screen on Davis. Just 3 to shoot. The high post shot. The rebound by McGlure.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Outside, Davis. Here's Kirilenko. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Tinsley. Nothing on the board. Lewis outside. Pass to Tinsley. For Davis. Indiana again missing.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Lewis outside. Here's Tinsley. Back to Lewis. There's a good screen over Kirilenko, and that one comes up a bit short. The Hornets leading by 10. Pass to Davis. Carter outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Al Harrington.
A focal point of this offense, Carter knows exactly how to find ways to get himself to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your New Orleans Hornets dancer.
And the Hornets making a change here. Davis is checked in. And Indiana with a change here, too. Barry's checked in for Al Harrington.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Pacers trail by 12. Now Tinsley. Still scoreless. Pass to Foster. For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Jeff Foster, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Davis with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Carter. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Sean Lewis pulls it in. Pacers trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Crozier. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
Being unselfish and finding his team the best shot out there, I like it.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Going inside, and Vince Carter with the slam.
And you know Carter is taking off on the drive. When he has a head of steam like that, he's looking to tear off the rim.
Here's Tinsley. He has yet to score. Lewis outside from past the arc. Foster passes to Crozier. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, gets rid of it so quickly. Excellent passing ability.
Pass to Carter. There's the pick. Steps back and fires. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Foster is screen on Davis. There's the drive. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Foster.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Davis kicks to Carter. And Jamal Tinsley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. The shot by Carter, nobody around. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. So Isaiah Thomas has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. 1:46 left here in the second. Here's Tinsley. Hasn't made one yet. Lewis on the wing. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Now here is Carter. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. That shot, no good. Out to the wing. Here's Barry. He's got 7. Five to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Tinsley. Buries it from three-point range. Tinsley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Indiana. And so it's New Orleans with it. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Carter. Tries to keep it alive. It's rebounded by Indiana. Lewis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now here is Carter. He's got 34. Shot clock at 6. Pull from the top of the key. Doesn't go for him. And so it's New Orleans, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference Semifinal. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. There's a screen. And Jamal Tinsley picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Davis kicks to Carter. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Davis. Oh, good on the triple. Pacers trail by 7. Now Tinsley. Pass to Barry. And there are the Pacers with another bucket. Hornets leading by 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And the layup's good off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Tinsley. Pass to Barry. Foster is screen on Davis. To the inside. It's picked off. Davis surveying the floor. Now here is Carter. Clock at 6. Back to Davis. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Lewis outside. Here's Tinsley. Over to the left wing. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Barry.
And how about the stroke there from Barry? Has such an effortless release on his 3-ball.
Carter outside. And Vince Carter with the slam.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Barry. He's got 12. Inside. Snatched away. Lewis with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Pass to Barry. To the paint. It's deflected. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. Here's Lewis. 14 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Foster. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Textbook screen, which leads to the nice bucket there.
New Orleans leading by 4. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Carter outside. Over Lewis. And it's Carter missing. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Tinsley. Lewis outside. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Carter driving the lane. And again, the Hornets missing. Indiana's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lewis gets the bucket.
It's a good night when you're racking them up like that.
Here's Davis. He has 5. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Lewis covering. And that one, good. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Tinsley pass to Barry. Foster is screen on Davis. Down low. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Hornets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier over Lewis. Connects again.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. So Isaiah Thomas has decided to call timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now Tinsley. Pass to Barry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Tinsley.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Carter against Lewis.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Pacers. Pass to Carter. 4 on the shot clock. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. Brett Perry picks one up. Now Tinsley. Now here's Lewis, defended by Carter. To the wing on the left. Here's Berry. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And here's Carter. He has 40. And he makes good on the layup. Carter's got 42 in the game.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Pass to Berry. Here's Tinsley. He's got 5. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for New Orleans. The Pacers also with a sub. Harrington's checked in. Hornets leading by 4. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Outside Kirilenko. Pass to Davis. They set the pick. 5 on the clock. The 3 sinks the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 7.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
And Tinsley kicks it to Foster. Harrington inside. Guarded by Kirilenko. Pass to Berry. Inside. Foster, that's good. Foster's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
Radmanovich is checked in for Foster.
Certainly not his strength, but McGlure, to his credit, doing the best he can from the line.
Pacers trail by 8. And Tinsley kicks to Radmanovich. Now Tinsley. 5 points in the game. To the left side wing. Radmanovich dishes to Harrington. The 3. The rebound by McGlure. McGlure's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Davis. Jamal Tinsley with the rebound.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Berry. Lays it up off the glass. Berry's got 14 points for the game.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Pass to Davis. He's looking for Tinsley and finds him. Here's Harrington. Now Tinsley. There's the triple. That shot is off. Bounce pass, Davis. Right side, Davis. It's hauled in here by Tinsley. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Harrington. Lets a floater go, and that's 2 points on the layup. Harrington's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. The Pacers making a switch here. Here's Hunter, still without a basket. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Here's Strickland, back to Harrington. Here's Booth, against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Making his presence felt at the rim.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Here's Carter. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Booth. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Good on the three-point shot.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
The Pacers shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. New Orleans gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Carter outside. Here's Ostertag. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And you know Ostertag loves the high percentage looks, and he'll get physical to get his shots.
Strickland passes to Lewis. To the inside. Booth can't hit. Pass to Lynch. Carter for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hornets lead by 3. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Strickland. Right wing. Fades back, and the basket by Harrington.
A nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
To the left wing. Back to Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Al Harrington.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That's good from Carter. Carter hits them both. And so it's Indiana with it. Strickland passes to Harrington. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Kirilenko. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Ostertag. And it's Ostertag with the jam.
Yeah, you got to bring more force and muscle than that to stop Ostertag. He's way too strong inside to play soft again.
Who is outside? Here's Strickland. Back to Lewis. Pass to Harrington. Lewis outside. Clock is at 3. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Hunter kicks to Kirilenko. Picked by Ostertag. Kirilenko the pass to Ostertag. And that one drops. And now a 7-point Hornet lead.
And the pass, the finish, that's beautiful execution out of that two-man game.
Here's Harrington. Pass to Radmanovich. Back to Harrington. Over Lynch. Harrington can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 7. Here is Lynch. Picked by Ostertag. For 3, Hunter connects from three-point range. Hunter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. So Isaiah Thomas has decided to call timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dancers.
Jamal McGlure, he's checked in for Ostertag. Foster's checked in for the Pacers. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, I listened in on Isaiah Thomas's huddle. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them, play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Strickland, covered by Hunter. Pass to Harrington. Shot clock at 6. Over Hunter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Harrington. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Hornets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Carter sits the pick for Hunter. Pass to Lynch. Latrey knocks down the 3-ball. And the Hornets lead by 11.
Defenders got to be more aware and alert than that. I mean, just a smart find.
And here is Harrington. Foster is screen on Lynch. Here's Harrington. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Foster's got 19 points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Kirilenko kicks to Hunter. Kirilenko the pass to Carter. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
Pass to Foster. And here is Harrington. Lynch defending. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Harrington.
And you could tell he really wanted those 2 points. Just muscled that one in.
Here is Lynch. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Carter inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Indiana. Foster's got 11 rebounds in the game. Strickland passes to Lewis. Here's Strickland. Three-pointer. The rebound by McGlure. McGlure's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kirilenko. Lewis against Carter. Yet another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Lynch against Harrington. Over Lynch. Harrington can't get it to go. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Carter. Hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Strickland, who is outside. And once again off the mark by Indiana. New Orleans leading by 13. Out left to the wing, Lynch. Harrington with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Strickland. Now here's Harrington. That shot wide open. Harrington's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The Hornets call time.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dancers.
The Pacers making a switch here. Davis dishes to Carter. There's the pick. To the paint. Here's McGlure. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Jamal McGlure, don't do him like that, showing off all that power.
Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Davis. And it's Foster finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
That one drops for him.
At 6'11", McGlure is a big target inside, which is why his teammates get him the ball in there.
Now Tinsley. Pass to Berry. Here's Crozier. Shot clock at 5. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 11 as the basket is good from Berry. Here's Davis. Outside, Davis. Carter against Lewis. There's the screen. 6 to shoot. Carter with the bucket. Carter's got 55.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Davis. Here's McGlure. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And McGlure knows how to use his size on the glass. Outstanding work right there.
Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Davis. Davis pulls it down. The Hornets leading by 15. Now here is Carter. With the crossover. Oh, that was something to see. Good. Oh, one-handed.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Carter down low. Who is on him? Now Carter. Another shot. The shot misses. Pacers trail by 15.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for New Orleans.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Vince Carter.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Here's Strickland. Here's Radmanovich, guarded by Stewart. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. No good. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Greg Anthony.